Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Retro Gaming, and today we're going to start The Legend of Zelda, or Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. And there was an issue with Minish Cap with YouTube, actually, and I don't think it really had anything to do with Minish Cap itself. It was, I went to update the playlist for it, because I had uploaded a bunch of videos for it today, and the playlist was acting funny. Like, I would go to input a number, like, for instance, number 10 or whatever, and it would move it to number 10, and then I couldn't do anything else with the playlist. I'd have to keep refreshing the screen, change one, refresh. So I figured, you know what, I'll just delete the playlist and start it over. Well, when I deleted the playlist, the videos went with it. And I don't understand what was going on, but I'm having all sorts of trouble with YouTube lately, like viewing things. And, like, if I go to view a private message or something like that, it doesn't flag it as being read. If I do that with comments, it doesn't do that. It's not letting me post comments. A lot of times they never show up. So, like, I don't understand what's going on. So I've been trying Firefox, and some of those problems have gone away, but not all of them. But anyway, in the meantime, I really didn't feel like starting the Minish Cap over again for the time being. So I'm going to do Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. And I'm going to do this the way I did it originally, which is with no, if the magic isn't actually required to beat the game, I won't be using it, or even getting it, so it's a little bit of a skill demonstration, I guess you could say. You guys should be familiar with this game. It's the black sheep in the Zelda franchise. A lot of people don't like it. I happen to like it. So, meh. And since we're not getting, we don't need magic right away, we're just going to skip the magic container that's south of Hyrule's Palace, and we're just going to head straight to the first dungeon, because we're not going to get shield either. Now, I was debating maybe to do this as like a 4-heart run, or 4-bar run, but I don't even think I have the skill to do that anymore. Fucking Geldin. Fuck you. Not in a mood today. Ooh, thank you. Well, we're definitely not leveling magic right now because it's worthless. I think also, come on, let me out of the screen, fuckers. Oh man, it's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? Where anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Is my computer gonna die? Oh, I shouldn't even say that. It's not even funny. But I also think with the Minish Cap, oh my god, oh fuck, I am going to continue to speed up the emulator, because the sound is all scratchy and shit when it's played at 100%, and the game just doesn't seem nearly as fast as it should be, so, I don't know. So I'm going to put it back to 100%. I'm sure you guys don't really care one way or the other. But, so we got ourselves a heart container here, which is south. I gotta make sure my jump button is right here. South of, in the Parapa Desert here. I hate these fucking bubble scenes. There's a lot of these too in this game. If you're not familiar with it, this game was released in 1988, and it was also released for the Zelda Collector's Edition on the GameCube, which I own. The Collector's Edition. Alright, let's get out of here. So this is the first palace, the Desert Palace in Parapa Desert, which is not really too difficult if you know what you're doing. Of course I do. These are tin suits. I usually just jump over them. They're easier to avoid that way. Stopping to hit them takes time, and it can actually cause problems for you later on. Those were bits. Bots? Bots. And this is a Stalfos. They're pretty much in every Zelda game since the advent of time. They've changed a little bit in some of the more recent games, but not too much. And how the fuck am I getting dropped frames on a fucking Nintendo game is beyond me. Did I just do something that would have dropped frames? I don't think so. Dear God. And I'm taking a shitload of damage too. I shouldn't be playing this when I'm pissed off. Fucking YouTube. It's just unfortunate that there's no other real like sites as big as YouTube. That's the biggest thing, you know. Although I still think YouTube would do better to enable 15 to 20 minute video clips. They do it for copyright issues because they don't want people posting like full-length videos, but they do that anyway, so it's not really that big a deal. Oh, I almost walked right into that stall, folks. My timing was off. So I'm going to take attack 2. Oh, I didn't bind the turbo key. Yes, the turbo. Fucking bubble piece of shit skull. These things are really worth killing, actually, early on. Oh, didn't bind the turbo key. Gotta do that in the next episode. They take, at attack level 2, I believe it's 74 hits. Your hands will go numb if you don't bind the turbo key. My hand goes numb anyway. Anybody counting? Because I'm not. There he goes. He's worth, I mean, it's worth it because of the amount of experience that he's worth. And you can just keep going back and grinding them if you really want to. It's not a bad idea to try to get your attacks up as quick as possible when you're doing some sort of skill run like this. Because early on it'll benefit you more than later. I know that sounds strange, but later on everything hits you for pretty much an ungodly amount. Whereas now, if you get hit, it's really going to start taking its toll on you. So this is a mace thrower, and they're only in dark red color, which is kind of strange. They're the only, one of the only creatures in the game that doesn't have multiple colors for them. The tin suits don't either, so... So we got 2 keys, that's the whole purpose of coming up here. Now we're gonna go get the item that's out of this dungeon. Now one of the things that people really didn't like about this game was they thought it was too difficult when it was initially released. Plus it doesn't have the polish that the other Zelda games have. There's no sub-weapons either in it. You either get it and you can use it like maybe once or twice if you're lucky. And here's another bubble. He's kind of in the way, so I kind of have to kill him anyway because I don't feel like getting hit by him. But what I'm going to do is lure him... Oh, fucking asshole bubble. I wanted to lure him out so I could fucking stand up and attack him. That didn't work too good now, did it? I just don't know how I'm going to drop frames. But whatever. I do recommend killing all these guys, just so you guys understand that. Alright, I'm not going to keep walking back and forth here. Grinding this guy. There's actually 4 that we'll be able to kill in a bit. And that'll pretty much take us to the end of this episode. It actually attacks faster when you bind something to a turbo key. Then you just push and hold the button and then you're good to go. Okay, so we want to go down the elevator over here. It's the way we do things in this game. We want to goad this guy out. He's not gonna come play nice, is he? Yes, well, that's alright. I'm a little behind schedule. Yeah, I got a schedule. I did this in 14 episodes last time, so... Now, these bubbles also drain magic when they hit you. It doesn't matter, for me at least. Because the first magic we're gonna get is jump, because that's required to beat the game. There's also some hacks you can download for this game that make the game just ridiculous in terms of difficulty. I don't know if you guys have seen any of them out there, but they're like ridiculous. None of them are good either. There's not like a parallel worlds for number 2 in terms of like creativity and like good. It's just because this wasn't a popular game when it first came out. It only really gained popularity when the GameCube released it on the collector's edition. Then it was like everybody wanted to play it. Then there's a frantic or psycho bubble, whatever you want to call it. And this guy's a little bit of a pain in the ass to get. You just gotta hope you fucking swing in the right direction and hit him. Look at that, that's fucking skills. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to kill this guy though. Gotta hustle. Come on! 40 seconds, 40 seconds. It's like running a marathon. Alright, there we go. Alright guys, so I'm going to stop this video here. Thank you for tuning in. This is The Legend of Zelda, or Zelda 2, The Adventure of Light.